You are listening to the CWL podcast. Are you ready? Hey everybody, it's Kate. I am your host of the Creative Women's League podcast. Life as a creative entrepreneur can be nerve-wracking, flat out nerve-wracking, terrifying sometimes. But have no fear, the Creative Women's League is here with motivation, inspiration, know-how, and community to make sure that you reach every goal you have set forth. Because you know you can be a badass entrepreneur. You know your business is gonna work. Well, don't worry. CWL is here with the support to help you make that happen. Today is Mindful Monday. I am so excited. If you have been following along on Instagram stories, have you? If you have, then you know today there is a big announcement here at the end of the podcast. I can't wait to share it with you, but you gotta wait. You gotta wait. Don't forget that if you would like a shout out on the episode, you can head on over to iTunes or over to the Facebook page and leave a review of the podcast. Next to sharing the podcast with anybody who will listen, leaving a review on a podcast is the best thing that you can do to help get it heard by other people and spread all the love. So to thank you for doing that for me, I will be reading your review right here. Don't forget your Instagram name so I can give you a shout out. So today we're going to talk about a topic that is near and dear to my heart because I was just as guilty of it as anybody. So here's my question for you. When somebody asks you, what do you do? How do you answer? I'll wait. I want you to really think about what response that question invokes in you. Pretend I am genuinely asking you, hey, yeah, that's fantastic. So what do you do? What's the first thing that comes to your mind? What are the exact words you go to say? Recently, I've been hearing a lot of things like, I want to, I'm trying, eventually, or my personal favorite, I'm an accountant. So if I ask you, what do you do? And you say, well, I'm trying to start a crochet business. It's going all right. I'm in the, first few months of it. Yeah. So I'm trying to do that. How does that feel to listen to? I want to start a long arming business. I've had my first few customers. I'm making money regularly now. I just really want to get it off the ground. Eventually, I'm starting my own stationery business. I've got the name. I've got the Instagram. I've got a pretty good following. So eventually, that's what I want to do. And then my favorite out of these answers is, what do you do? I'm an accountant. Yeah, I'm an accountant during the day. I do have a side business where I design sewing patterns. So I do that in my spare time. That's going well. Eventually that'll take over full time. Yeah. So that's it. I'm an accountant. If you are listening to the Creative Women's League podcast, there is a more than good chance that you are not an accountant. You are not an I want to. You are not an eventually. You are a creative entrepreneur. Now I know that some of you out there are not. So this does not apply to you, but still take the message that's coming forward and listen. If you are running a creative business, if you want that to be your day job, then from now on, that is how you answer. 100%. That is how you answer. Nobody needs to know that you work at an accounting firm and that's what pays the majority of your bills. I know that that's what you're thinking. I've done it too. What do you do for a living? I work at a quilt shop. That was not what my heart was in, but that's what was paying my bills. So that's what I said. That's what took up 40 hours a week. So that's what I said. But I want you to try it on for size. I want you to speak about your business the way you want your business to be seen. The I want tos, the eventuallys, that makes what you are saying less legitimate. And that is not fair to you or your business. Now, if you get talking to somebody and they ask, what do you do? And you say, I design and sell my own sewing patterns online. I'm also coming out with fantastic education, and I have a wonderful community of women that I help guide to better sewing education. They're going to be like, holy crap, and you drive that car? and you're doing this with your family, that is awesome. Your business is fantastic, and you're going to say thank you. You're not going to follow up with, well, I work at an accounting firm during the day. They can get that detail later. Later on when they say, oh, wait, did you just say at the firm? Oh, yeah. During the day, I work at an accounting firm. Now do you see what you've put on the back burner? Now you've put that job on the back burner. That's not who you are. That's who you are right now. And we are grateful and thankful. And that job is wonderful to help put food in your family's belly and buy you the car. But if you are here listening to the Creative Women's League, you are a creative entrepreneur and you should speak about yourself as such. Our words have power to us and to those around us. Your words have power. I want you to prepare it. I want you to have a little elevator pitch written about what you do. And by the way, you never know who you're meeting out at the grocery store or to pick up your kids from school or who you've casually struck up a conversation with. And putting your creative foot forward, if they happen to, oh my goodness, work for McCall's Pattern Company, work for Lion Brand Yarn, and they've been looking for a new designer, now you have put that foot forward. Instead of making it sound like your business that you work so hard at after everybody has gone to sleep, that you spend hours researching for and working on, you're putting that front and center, not only in everybody else's mind, but in your own. Try it on. How does it sound? How does it feel? It's going to feel so good to say it. Doesn't matter. They aren't asking what pays your bills. They aren't asking, how did you afford groceries last week? If they ask, how did you afford groceries last week? First off, you stop talking to them. If they ask how you bought your groceries last week, then you can say you're an accountant. By the way, this isn't something you only use on strangers. This is also something you use with your family. When they ask at Thanksgiving, you say you are a pattern designer. When they ask at the next birthday, you say you are a creative entrepreneur. It is okay. And yes, they might not understand. And yeah, you might hear Alfred smacking his lips in the background. And yeah, they might roll their eyes or say, Jane thinks she's a pattern designer. You're the one who is going to be laughing later, okay? You have a whole community online that knows you are a badass, that knows you are the creative entrepreneur you're meant to be, and growing more and more into that person every day. Okay? We have your back. It is going to be uncomfortable the first few times you introduce yourself as exactly who you want to be. It is going to be worth it. To you, for the people around you, it is going to be worth it. So let me know. Try it on for size. Oh my goodness, I forgot we have an announcement. So this is the very last Mindful Monday. Are you crapping yourself a little? Don't worry, it is just our last Monday episode. With the growing popularity of Creative Women's League, I am wanting to give you guys better content every minute of every day. There are so many exciting things on the horizon. The rapid growth of the Creative Women's League is fueling that. So one of the best ways that I could think to really help you get not only better and more fruitful podcasts, but more support outside of the podcast, you know, like with the blog, in the Facebook group, and a bunch of other things that I can't tell you about right now. They'll be announced on other episodes. The best way to do that is to change the format of the podcast. So you will still be getting episodes every single Wednesday, and they will still be chock full of amazing information. I think they will be full of even more useful information than ever, actually. Sometimes the episodes will be interview episodes with your favorite creative women that you can look up to and aspire to. And sometimes they'll be like Mindful Monday. We'll be chatting about why you got to stop the glorification of busy, or why your positive energy matters so much. There will also be a lot more episodes that are useful to you and your business. I am so excited, guys. So there is no Wednesday episode this week. We will be relaunching on July 1st with the new format of the show. You are going to love it. And by new format, I mean same fantastic episodes, more chock full of more information to help you be the creative, badass entrepreneur you know that you are. We know that you are. You and I both know this. I want to support you in any way I can. I want to support you in any way that I can, and I am so excited about the awesome things coming forward, about the new podcast episodes. Oh, there's so much happening. I cannot wait to help you become the entrepreneur you always knew you could be, with that business that you are not afraid to introduce yourself as. Right? Because with you at the helm and me supporting you, you are going to proudly tell everybody that you crochet hats for kittens. Okay, that was a bad example. Thank you guys so much. I love you. So this is the last official Mindful Monday on a Monday. Thank you so much for your support of Mindful Mondays. I am still going to be giving you all that support on Wednesdays. I can't wait to see you on July 1st. Thank you so much. Can you hear how full my heart is? I'm so excited. Really, there are great things ahead. I love you guys, and I will see you July 1st. That gives you plenty of time to get into the Facebook community and get involved, or to join us on Instagram at Creative Women's League. Like I said, this was teased on our stories. So if you want fun updates like that, get over there and watch the Facebook stories. It's a lot of me with no makeup. Thank you so much. I love ya. You're still here? It's over. Go home.